Good morning, class. My name is Abhishek Srideva. I am from Lalpur Khalsa College of Engineering, Department of Civil Engineering. And students, this is the lecture for Civil 6th semester class, and the subject is Professional Practice. So, students, in the previous lectures, we were discussing the analysis of rates and the analysis of rates discussed in the last lecture was the analysis for the reinforced cement concrete works. Students, now we will discuss the analysis of rates for cement plastering and pointing works. So talking about the cement plastering and pointing, how will you define these terms? Basically, earlier also I have told you building specifications are the most important part of your professional practice. You must be aware by the specifications of various items for which we are discussing these analysis of rates, right? So we have started with the discussion of the analysis of rates from the surface excavation, and uh, then we have proceeded to the mortars, then cement concrete, reinforced cement concrete works. So students, you need to be aware about the specifications as per the CPWD specifications issued by the Central Public Works Department, and you should be able to correlate the things, how in which process the work is to be executed on the site, and what are the procedure of executing the various building works. So the study of specification in detail is important. So I have shared volume 1 and volume 2 with you related to the specifications. You are required to go through that part also, for which we are discussing the analysis of rates. Now talking about the cement plastering. So basically cement plastering basically means the covering up or the filling up of the surface by the cement mortar. So as per the specifications, the plastering works is commenced on the walls, right? So basically the material used, it is the cement mortar only, and the mortar is used for the plastering and the same mortar is used for the pointing works. So basically the major difference between cement plastering and pointing is that in pointing works we fill up the gaps between the brickwork, the holes, the spaces, the voids, the gaps between the joints or between the sections is filled up with the mortar, and that process of filling up of the joints or the voids in the brickwork, that is known as the pointing work. So there are different types of pointings such as roll pointing, tuck pointing. So you refer the specifications for this, and now the cost analysis for the cement plastering and pointing works. So basically we will be starting with the plastering works. So prepare the analysis of rates for 12 cement plaster of 1:4 cement mortar. So students, you will be getting this type of statement in the examination. Prepare the analysis of rates. You will be mentioning the thickness that will be given to you, and then the ratio, because the plastering work requires the cement mortar, and which ratio of the cement mortar is required for the particular plastering of the work, that will be given in the examination. And students, if any data is not given in the examination, then we need to assume that data and we need to attempt the question. So prepare the analysis of rates for 12 cement plaster of 1:4 cement mortar, where one part of the cement and four part of the fine sand. Now, students, we will start with the analysis of rates, and we will work out the details of cost of 100 square meter. So, students, as we all know that unit of the cement plastering is square meter. The unit is not cubic meter, the unit is square meter. So we will prepare the detail of cost of 100 square meter. So at the initial starting, before starting the analysis of rates, we mention in the description column detail of cost of 100 square meter. Now we are having the thickness 12 mm, right? So thickness of the cement plaster is 12 mm, or it may be 0.012 meter, right? So then volume of wet mortar. Students, volume of wet mortar, that is 100 multiplied by 0.012. Students, here what we are doing, basically, basically we are converting this thickness or the dimension which is given to us, that is 12 mm, which is the thickness, into the volume. We are converting the thickness using the thickness of the cement plaster 12 mm, which is mentioned in the statement. We are preparing the detail of cost of 100 square meter, right? So 100 square meter is the area. We are preparing the detail of cost of 100 square meter, and 100 square meter is the area. We are multiplying the area by the thickness of the cement plaster, and we are getting the volume of the wet mortar which is required for the cement plaster. So that's why the 100 square meter, that is 100 multiplied by 0.012 meter. So it becomes the volume of the mortar, which is 1.2 cubic meter. So students, wet mortar volume for cement plastering work for 12 mm cement plaster in 1:4 cement mortar is 1.2 cubic meter. So basically what we are doing is we are preparing the analysis for the 100 square meter, and we are considering the thickness of the cement plaster, and we are converting into the volume. So to obtain the volume of the wet mortar, the thickness will be multiplied by the area, and we will get 1.2 cubic meter. Now increase 20% of this volume for filling in depression, joints and wastage. So students, when we are basically going for the plastering work, some amount of the cement mortar is inserted or it is wasted into the joints or the depressions or to fill up the frogs, etc. And we are considering that amount to be 20%. So we will increase the volume of 20%, right? For the filling the depression, joints or wastage. So therefore, the quantity it increased to 1.44 cubic meter. Now this is the wet mortar, the volume of the wet mortar. Now again increase 33% of the above calculated volume to attain the dry volume of the cement mortar. Now students, as we have already discussed the analysis of rates for the cement mortar, so for that we have increased the amount of 33% to achieve the volume of the dry mortar. So again, in the same manner, 33% will be increased, and the volume of the dry mortar is 1.91 cubic meter. So this is the final volume of the dry mortar which is used for the cement plastering work. Now next, calculation of the materials. So it will be same as we have discussed previously. The 1.91, which is your dry volume, this dry volume of the cement mortar which is used for your cement plastering work, 1.91. So divided by 5. 5 again, it is the sum of a portion, that is 1 plus 4 equal to 5, and multiplied by the part of the cement, and it will be 0.382 cubic meter or 0.542 ton. Then fine sand, again the same step will be repeated, and it will be multiplied by the part of the sand, and we will get 1.528 cubic meter. Now students, this is the calculation of the material. Talking about the labor component to be included for cement plastering. So the labor component, it will be as follows, that is mason, coolie and mishti will be used for the cement pointing plastering work, and the mason used will be 6.7 per day, coolie 7.5 per day, and mishti is 9.2 per day. Using this detail, students, using this detail, you will prepare and you will work out the cost for the given item. Students, all the parameters, all the other components taken for the cement mortar works, it will remain same. I have explained you the calculation of the quantity, right? I have explained you the type of the labor involved for the cement plastering works and the quantity of the labor involved for the cement plastering works. Rest all the pattern and the components, it will remain same, for which we have discussed under the cement mortar works. And as the plastering work, it will be executed by using the cement mortars, so the components, it will remain same. The only difference will be of the calculation of the material quantity and for the labor components. So that I have explained you in this slide. So students, now I expect that you can prepare the analysis of rates in a proper format for the cement plastering works. And next, moving to the pointing works. So prepare the analysis of rates for rule pointing in cement mortar 1:3 on brickwork for wall. So again, students, basically 1:3 cement pointing work with rule pointing is to be conducted on the brick wall. So if you get an examination any type of the pointing work, refer student specifications related to the cement pointing work from CVWD specifications volume 2. So flush pointing, rule pointing or tuck pointing, any type of the pointing, the same methodology will be adopted, and the calculation or the analysis will be prepared as discussed in this slide. Detail of cost of 100 square meter will be prepared. Why 100 square meter will be prepared? Because the unit mode of payment for the cement pointing work 2 is 100 square meter. So an empirical quantity of dry volume of mortar equal to 0.63 cubic meter is considered per 100 square meter of the pointing work. So students, you need to remember this clause as an empirical quantity of a dry volume of mortar 0.63 cubic meter. So this is the empirical figure which has been taken to obtain the quantity of the dry mortar, right, for considered per 100 square meter of the pointing work. So 0.63 is the volume of the dry mortar for 100 square meter of the pointing work. So therefore, if we go for the calculation of the material, the process is same. Dry volume divided by the sum of proportion multiplied by the part of the particular item. So that is 0.63 divided by 4 into 1 for cement. That is 0.16 cubic meter. You can convert it into the tons. And for fine sand, 0.63 divided by 4 multiplied by 3 equal to 0.48 cubic meter. So students, basically the purpose is to work out the analysis of this particular item, and you should be very much aware about certain points which you need to keep in mind before going for the analysis, before going for the preparation of the analysis for any item. That is, what is the detail for which you are preparing the analysis? That means, as we have taken detail of cost of 100 square meter, you must be clear about the units. Then you must be clear about the calculation of the dry volume, because it is required in the formula when you are going for the calculation of the materials. The dry volume, that is required, and sum of proportion is required, as the formula is dry volume divided by the sum of proportion multiplied by the component of that material. So dry volume, how it has to be attained for every building work, that you should remember. Then the component of the labor, and then the component of the machinery. So these are the important parameters or the factors which you need to keep in mind before preparing the analysis of the rate. Formats, that will remain same, procedure that will remain same. These specific points you need to take into the consideration. Now students, I have shown you the calculation of the material for the cement pointing work. So labor component, it will remain same as we have discussed in the cement plastering work. Labor component, it will remain same. This will be the labor component for the pointing work also. Mason 6.7, Kohli 7.5 and Dishti 9.2. So labor component same, and as the cement pointing also involves the cement mortar. So we have discussed the cement mortar in detail. So other components which are to be included for the cement pointing work, it will remain same as we have discussed in the cement mortar, and the analysis of rates will be prepared and the cost will be worked out for the 100 square meter of the cement pointing work. So students, you need to now prepare the proper table and you need to prepare the proper analysis for this particular item. The components I have discussed with you, and now try to prepare the analysis and try to estimate the cost of the work for this particular question. Thank you.